Okay, design for sustainability. You folks really got into this, which is fantastic, right? And when I've been setting up the lecture,
what I call a flipped classroom in my own mind is placing the responsibility of learning the material squarely where it belongs, which is in the students' hands, but providing them as much interaction time so they feel vested in what's going on in the class. The way I'm approaching this is instead of using class time to lecture to them. I mean, like many faculty members, you know, I can do PowerPoint, right? I can master that, but I don't think that's a good use of time. Each lecture, they're expected to do something before class, to read or watch something. I've recorded previous lectures that I've given. I have mixed in papers from the literature as well as maybe more entertaining TED Talks or YouTube videos that try to cover the same things that maybe I'd covered in a PowerPoint. They process what they've read or what they've watched and they ask a question. And it's a question related to their project that encompasses the material. So if we were talking about climate change and a student's doing a project on home energy, then they might ask about how home energy use affects climate change, right? Maybe as an obvious one. It's an 80-minute class. I take the first 50 minutes and I answer their questions. I group them into themes and I understand where the class is. It's flipped in a very sort of philosophical way. Instead of being the king or, you know, the royalty at the front of the class spewing information, the information is provided. Much more like a guide who may be leading a team down a trail, you know, when they get stuck, a navigator. What I tell the students on the first day is, here, you know, we're trying to cross a mountain together. The mountain's in front of you. I give them all the material on the first day of class. We're here to help. And so you get engaged, you know, you read the material, watch the material before class, bring your questions, engage into your design project, ask questions. So what we're showing is that this can work in a big class, okay? I think, you know, my ideal design size for a big design class would be about 40. We're at about 60. I think that can work at any size. I've done it for a class of 150, a sustainability class, but an undergraduate sustainability class, and it was quite successful there, again, in my view. Made it more interesting to teach. Obviously, the more intimate the interaction, the better the experience is going to be, but if you have a class of 150, there's nothing keeping you from doing this. How much more work is it, and you know, what are the benefits, right? What's the cost-benefit analysis on it? My anecdotal experience is to flip a class, you need about a month in a summer to dedicate to it, working full-time on it to get organized. After you've done that, the semester is a redistribution of time. The flipped classroom doesn't take really more time, but ahead of the semester, the first time, it does take a lot of time. It might be a month in the summer. It's a one-time investment in what you see from the students is much more engagement, much more excitement, and from the standpoint of a faculty, it brings the life back into it and it makes it a lot more enjoyable.